Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video, and today I'm doing my prediction for the Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan match for the WWE Championship at Night of Champions 2013. Now I was doing some Night of Champions predictions earlier in the week. I did a Dolph Ziggler and Rob Van Dam matches predictions, and I did actually come down with a cold, a sore throat, so I really wanted to get the predictions out early, but it looks like I'm only having to put them out late because I had a sore throat between Tuesday and about Friday, so now I haven't got a sore throat now, so I can do videos, and now I'm start doing my predictions again, all the prediction videos that I wasn't able to do in the middle of the week, so I'm starting them back up again, and this is for the WWE Championship match between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. So sorry that I didn't get them up earlier, but this is the prediction for that match. So I personally think Randy Orton is going to get a victory here, guys. Now, ever since SummerSlam 2013, where they have formed this kind of Corporation 2.0 with Randy Orton, Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, Vince McMahon, and The Shield, they've made this kind of stable where they're pretty much taking out anybody who steps out of line in the WWE, and pretty much their main target has been Daniel Bryan. Now, every single ending segment and opening segment of Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown has ended or started with this stable defeating Daniel Bryan in some shape or form, except this week on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. So that usually when the person who's in the main event ends up looking big on the last two Monday Night Raws and Friday Night SmackDowns, they usually go on to lose in the main event at the pay-per-view on the Sunday. And this is probably what's going to happen for Daniel Bryan at Night of Champions 2013. He ended the two segments on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown at the end of the show, standing tall over Randy Orton. So that means it kind of makes people think, well, maybe Daniel Bryan might possibly win at Night of Champions. It's also a way so that when Daniel Bryan does actually get defeated at Night of Champions, he doesn't get buried as much, he doesn't lose as much momentum as he would have if the two segments on Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown ended where Randy Orton was standing over Daniel Bryan, and then Randy Orton goes into the pay-per-view and just squashes Daniel Bryan. It kind of makes the Night of Champions match slightly more believable, and Daniel Bryan more of a contender to take that WWE Championship by making him end them two segments standing tall over Randy Orton. But if the new Corporation 2.0 is going to go into their first pay-per-view match, they really need to look strong. So the Shield are going to look strong in their match, and also Randy Orton needs to look strong in his match against Daniel Bryan. Now, I do expect Daniel Bryan to actually get defeated in some shape or form, which doesn't actually make it a clean win. So maybe the Shield will get involved, maybe Triple H will help Randy Orton in some way, or Randy Orton will get some kind of roll-up pin or something along those lines where Randy Orton doesn't really defeat Daniel Bryan. Because this feud is supposed to span over a few months, a few pay-per-views, and if they're going to end this feud where Randy Orton defeats Daniel Bryan straight away, there isn't really a lot they can go from this, because if you think about it, they're trying to stop Daniel Bryan from being as big as he is in the WWE. And if Randy Orton's just going to cleanly win over Daniel Bryan, they don't have an excuse to kind of give Daniel Bryan another match. But even though this match or feud is supposed to go on for a few months, they need an excuse to create a few more matches. So I personally think Daniel Bryan is going to get defeated by some controversy, something that makes Daniel Bryan have an excuse to have one more match against Randy Orton for his WWE Championship. But I think the main reason why Randy Orton is going to win here is because it's the Corporation's 2.0 first pay-per-view match. They need to look strong, they need to look like the real deal, they need to look relevant in their first pay-per-view, they need to look strong, they need to look like they're actually going to do something for the next few months. Because if they're going to go into their first pay-per-view and they're just going to lose to somebody like Daniel Bryan, who they've been burying themselves as being small, they're going to look weak, they're not going to look relevant, and nobody else is going to get into this storyline after the pay-per-view, because they're like, well, the Corporation aren't really that much of a good deal because they just lost to somebody who they've been calling small over the last few months. And personally, I don't think a title reign that lasts less than one pay-per-view is a good title reign at all. So personally, I think Randy Orton needs to look strong in his first pay-per-view, being the WWE champion, just to make him relevant and make him look like a proper champion, something that we're supposed to get behind, something we're supposed to hate, and something we're supposed to take seriously. So for me, I do think Randy Orton's going to win here, but under some controversy. Maybe the Shield will help Randy Orton win, Triple H might help him win, or it'd just be a simple roll-up pin, something like that, or maybe they'll make the referee side for Randy Orton and do a quick pin. We don't know. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I think Randy Orton's going to win. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and goodbye.